They're cheap, they're classic, and they're disappearing fast. From muscle cars on the brink to trucks packed with hidden potential, these 11 forgotten rides could be your next big rescue. But blink, and someone else will drag them home. Number 1. 1978 Lincoln Town Car, running and driving with only 75,000 original miles on the clock. According to the seller, this big-body classic glides down the road just like it did in the late 70s. It's got a clean Texas title and no major damage or mechanical issues reported. That said, it's still a nearly 50-year-old car, so expect to do some work. The paint could probably use a refresh, and the interior looks usable but tired in spots. If you're into classic luxury cruisers with huge hoods and big V8s, this Lincoln makes a great starting point for a resto mod, or even just a clean-up and flip project. For $2,300, it might be one of the smoother entries on today's list. Number 2. 1977 Pontiac Firebird Esprit, $2,000, Weatherford, Texas. Next up is a 1977 Firebird in Esprit trim, meaning this isn't your typical muscle car V8 monster. It came equipped with a V6 from the factory. The body's mostly intact, and while it did run a few years ago, it's been sitting ever since. The seller mentions it needs floor pan work and the driver's side quarter replaced, but it does come with a rear spoiler and the clean Texas title is ready to go. If you're handy with metalwork and want something a little different from the typical Firebird builds, this might be the right kind of blank canvas. He's also open to trades, especially if you've got a Tremec TKX or an M20/M22 manual transmission lying around. Number 3. 1976 Dodge D150 Short Bed, $2,000, Lawrenceville, Georgia. Here's one for the truck guys, a 1976 Dodge D150 Short Bed, finished in bright yellow and priced at just $2,000. According to the seller, it does run and drive, but it'll need some work, starting with a new battery and body repairs. This is a cool old-school platform with a lot of muscle truck potential. It's perfect if you're looking to bag it, swap in a modern Hemi, or just restore it to 1970s glory. The seller's open to trades, including audio systems, ATVs, or four-wheelers, so it could be a solid entry point into the project truck scene, even if you're on a tight budget. Number 4. 1975 Buick Electra 225, $2,400, Charlotte, North Carolina. What we've got here is a land yacht in pieces. This 1975 Buick Electra 225 was running and driving before the seller took it apart to do a timing chain replacement, then lost interest. It still has a clean title, and all the parts to put it back together are included. The body, well, it's going to need some real attention. Rust is present and noticeable throughout the panels, but underneath might be worth saving. This is the kind of car that turns heads due to sheer size and presence. If you're patient and looking for a classic cruiser project, this electric could be an interesting gamble. Number 5. 1966 Galaxy 500 XL, $2,400, Douglasville, Georgia. Let's talk about mystery projects. This 1966 Galaxy 500 XL is one of those cars where unknown condition is basically the headline. The seller doesn't know much about it. It does spin over by hand when you pull on the belt, so the engine isn't seized. That's a start. It has a few dents and trunk floor rust, but the bones seem to be there. Could be a forgotten gem or a parts car, depending on what you find once you dig into it. The XL trim means it was once a more performance-oriented version of the Galaxy, which might make this worth saving. Sellers open to trades and best offers. If you're feeling lucky and want to roll the dice on a classic Ford, this might be your pick.
Six, 1968 Chevrolet C10, $2,800, Sullivan, Missouri. If you're hunting for a solid start to a custom truck build, this 1968 Chevrolet C10 might be the one. It's described as super straight with rust issues, which is par for the course on these, but it includes a treasure trove of drivetrain parts. You're getting a clear-titled V8 truck with a 3.73 posse rear end, a good 354-bolt main engine, a turbo 350 transmission already paired, 2 extra 350 trannies, a power glide, and various other parts. This is more than a rolling chassis. It's a parts package and a build kit in one. Perfect for someone ready to put in the work and build a muscle truck with real attitude. Seven, 1963 Ford F-100 Custom, $2,500, Parsonsburg, Maryland. Here's a classic patina pickup project that could go in either direction, restore it to shine, or leave it rough and tough. This 63 F-100 Custom has a V8, believed to be a 292, and while it's not running, the seller thinks the clutch plate is just seized to the flywheel. That's fixable with a little know-how, and once broken loose, this could be back on the road in no time. The body is described as solid, and it comes with a clean title. These old Ford trucks are steadily rising in value, so this one could be a great base for a low-slung cruiser or even a full restoration. Eight, 1964 Chevrolet Bel Air Hydraulic Setup, $2,700, Pinellas Park, Florida. Lowrider fans, take note. Here's a 1964 Chevy Bel Air two-door shell already outfitted with a basic hydraulic system. No engine or transmission, but it comes with Flowmaster mufflers, 2 pumps, batteries, a switch box, and 13-inch wheels. The body's in good condition for the year, and the seller says it holds a clean Florida title. If you're looking to build a custom cruiser or jump into the world of classic hydraulics, this one's a solid foundation. You'll still need to source the drivetrain, but the custom elements already in place give you a serious head start. Nine, 1979 Chevrolet Scotsdale 4x4, $2,200, O'Brien, Florida. If you're into square body trucks, here's a 1979 Chevy Scotsdale 4x4 with a 350 small block and a 400 transmission. The engine runs great, but needs a carb cleaning due to sitting. The body? Rough. Tires? The front ones are new, but the rears need replacement. Still, with a little work, this could be a functional off-roader or a farm truck. For $2,200 or best offer, it's priced fairly for a 4x4 project truck with solid drivetrain bones. Ten, 1980 Pontiac Trans Am WS6, $2,500, Terrell, Texas. This one's a true garage rescue candidate, a 1980 Trans Am with the WS6 performance package. It doesn't run, and the original 301 is long gone, replaced by a 400 V8 of unknown condition. The body needs work, and the seller is clear. Bring a trailer and a winch. Still, it's got a clear title, and these late second-gen Trans Ams are always in demand. Even in rough shape, they're cool. With enough effort and a love for screaming chicken hoods, this could be a real comeback story. The $2,500 asking price is firm. $11, 1980 Chevrolet Camaro LS Coupe 2D, $3,000, Toccowa, Oklahoma. Rounding out the list is this 1980 Camaro with a 6-cylinder and 3-speed manual transmission. The owner started a light restoration. New gas tank, radiator, starter, battery, door hinges, tires, and seals have already been replaced. It will start and drive, but it still needs floor pan work, a new windshield, and one missing gauge. The seller says he doesn't have time to finish the job. If you're looking for a sub-3K Camaro to wrench on, This one has a decent head start, plus a clear title.
That wraps up today's list of 11 classic project cars, rough, rusty, or just waiting for the right hands to bring them back to life. Whether you're looking to flip, restore, or daily something different, these vehicles prove there's still affordable iron out there, if you're ready to get your hands dirty. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more old-school classics like these, and drop a comment telling us which car you'd take on as your next build. See you next time on Kingna.